it's mud. Dang it, she got me. Everybody pees and poops, even Ralph. Don't you, Ralph?
I'm here, boys now.
Hey, today's going to be a pretty exciting show. We're going to start building the greenhouse for Max and Nate in the backyard of this 20-acre site that we're going to be moving to. Hortitech guys were nice enough to fly in from Oregon. As luck would have it, these poor guys made it to Denver as their connecting flight, and last night we had tornadoes in Nebraska and Iowa, so they canceled all flights. They had to get a rental car, and they left Denver about 6:30 last night, and with all the delays and the weather, they had to drive through to get here. They arrived at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I picked them up this morning here, let them sleep in till about 9:30. Wasn't that nice of me? And now we're on the job site. The rain just stopped. It's cold again, thanks to Nebraska weather. We've got Eugenio and my two boys, Max and Nate, and you're gonna introduce you guys to Aaron and Marcus, who are from Hortitech, that are gonna help us put this thing together. So let's go meet the guys. All right, guys, I want to introduce the boys from Hortitech. We have Marcus here and Aaron, and they were nice enough to make the trip all the way from Oregon, but their plane got delayed in Denver and canceled, so you guys got to drive across Nebraska.
Yeah, I mean, what's a trip without a little adventure?
It
worked out well. No, we had to make it work. Went through a few of your Midwest thunderstorms on the way, but we weren't going to let a little weather slow us down.
I always tell people, if you're driving I-80 from Denver to Omaha in the dark, you're not going to miss out anything because it's pretty boring during the day, but you had to go through tornadoes and thunderstorms.
Yeah.
I appreciate you making the trip because you're here to help us figure out how to build this. I call it a greenhouse. What's probably a better, is there another name?
Greenhouse, yeah. You have a really neat greenhouse that's going to have a thermal bubble with an inflation kit.
Max and Nate, my two boys, the sons, that thank God they look like their mother, so they got that going for them. So with the rainy, muddy weather, we're going to divide and conquer. You guys need some material, so I'm going to run to the lumber yard and get
Perfect.
the 2x6s and 2x4s.
Pressure treated, yep.
All right, pressure treated for no doubt. We got the side-by-side loaded up. Eugenio, I don't know where he went. He's hiding because it's a little cold and rainy, but we'll get him out, him and his buddy. Today's goal is, this is about a 5-day process?
5 to 6 days. We're going to grind hard through this since we're on a bit of a time crunch. So today the goal is to get our bows and trusses assembled, get the templates laid out, so that way we can start flying the framing tomorrow, and from there we'll see what the weather allows.
And we're going to take you guys along for the whole ride. We're going to have it on GoPro. So I will turn you guys loose. I'll head into town, get the materials. I'll check back up with you.
Sounds good,
I'll pick up lunch too. All right.
Wonderful.
And next one of these days I'll get you Connie's donuts. So everybody, you've got to have one of those things.
Oh, let's fill out that rain jacket.
There we go. All right. All right, my job has been very little to do. I've been picking up 2x4s. I just went and got those. I got the fellas some lunch and water. It's pretty good that they give the guys with very little skills set, which is me, to do all the driving around. So I'm gonna go check on them, deliver some lunch, see what else I can go get. Maybe it's time for donuts. Okay, ready for a sandwich? Whoever placed an order. Here, Max. There's yours. They're pretty darn good, man. Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. Did you get that on film? I see what they're doing. They're starting at one end and they're making these jigs. I see what they're saying. So they can just crank them out. Everything will be the exact same size, and then they'll stand them all the way up. That's what I believe. So once you're building that jig now is what you're doing, then you put more boards to hold them in place? Is that what you're trying to do?
We're building the jig so our footings stay level.
Okay.
That way when we go to stand them up, we don't have footings thrown off at different angles. We'll set up a second station to add our truss reinforcement in. That's our webbing and everything that helps with the snow load and all the load on top. Get that set up there, set them off on the side, and then in the morning we can start walking them down.
So you'll build these and move them off the side. Build it, move it off. So
build it in this jig, move it to the second one, then move it to just a stationary position.
Okay, but what you're doing here, then you're gonna put some additional blocks to hold that in place? Is that what you're doing? Or is these boards are enough, what you've got right here?
These boards are just keeping our footing.
You just need them level.
At the level plane.
Oh, okay.
And what we do is we have it locked in on our 30-foot outside to outside.
That's what keeps it squared up on the outside part.
Yep.
Okay.
So once we're dead on our 30 feet, when we add our trussing, it'll go in the same exact location every single time.
Okay, so this will be mass production here real soon.
Yes, sir.
Okay, interesting. Well, you guys know what they're doing. This is why we brought them in from Oregon. So what they did, this is the outside post, and they've got these blocks in place. So when they set it, they want to be a foot from here on both sides. And then when they set them in place, the whole idea with these 2x4s on the ground is they want it to be perfectly level. Otherwise, they'll get a twist to it. So they're leveling everything out, making sure it's right. That'll be our first one. And then they'll just be setting them up one after another. So hopefully it goes as planned. The weather's starting to break for us. The clouds have separated, the rain has stopped, and it's starting to feel a little bit warmer here. So welcome to Nebraska. Give us 10, 15 minutes and we have some new weather. Okay.
Whoa.
Stop.
Hold on, I think your strings are all wrapped up around your wheel there. Hold on.
I'm in the middle of my lunch hour here and everything's gone to hell.
Right here.
It's a little bit like Rocky. Said, cut me.
Got me.
Cut me, I've got to get back in there. Have you guys ever had the number 11 at Butch's Deli?
That's really
I
good.
recommend it. It's pretty darn good. Kind of rude to eat in front of you
Oh,
guys,
this
so I
one right here. What
apologize.
about this?
I will take this thing down the hill. I know I can get this baby out of here. Want me to move it and I'll go get the lumber? Oh, we don't need it right now. Okay, one less thing I can mess up.
Our truss webbing that goes in right here, we have 464s and 436
Oh,
inches.
so what we're seeing is this right now. Now you have to build all those.
Yep, we're going to build all those and then we put them up together on the footings once they're all completed. Saves a lot of time rather than trying to put the trussing up when
One
it's
at a
on the
time,
frame.
so we do
Yep.
it all at once. Okay. Will that be something we maybe use on the Bobcat with a boom or something?
You can do it that way.
Or-
We also, once we get the wood on there, we'll put ladders up on the side, get a good shoulder workout, hoist them up,
Oh,
have a guy in the center on a ladder, and he can stabilize on the truss bar because it's lower than the peak.
okay.
So he can stabilize it for us while we lift up one side at a time and get them set in the footings.
All right. So that's going to be a couple more days from now, or is that? What do you think? What's our goal by the end of today?
The goal by the end of today is to get all these bows built with the trussing put on it, and then tomorrow morning we can come in and go ahead and start flying all of our trussing up.
That'd be great. Okay. Well, we only got a half a day today because of the weather and all that. So we got good crew. Are you happy with the Eugenos and my boys team?
Absolutely. This is
okay.
a great size, perfect for what we're doing here. We can divide and conquer. We can get some guys started on our wood, adding our baseboards and our eave boards while we got our trusses going at the same time. We're
right.
set up really nicely.
All right, we'll just keep documenting and tracking what you guys are doing. So awesome. I'm still trying to wrap my brain around this whole process, but we got the A team here. I'm in the way. Since I got lunch, I'm useless now. Okay, so now my new job is the lumber we went and picked up at the lumber yards up there at the house. I got it on a little flatbed trailer. Instead of carrying it down, my idea is we're going to take this, see these mud tires that are attracting mud versus kicking them off. I'm going to find a way to hopefully go down that hill without ending up in Ralph's front yard. And then I'll bring the trailer down the hill so we don't have to carry it. Great concept. Let's see if it works in theory. Okay, here we go. Hope this stops. I'm going to see Ralph. Oh wow, it's deceiving. think it worked. We made it here in one. Oh, we got a lot of mud on the lumber, but it didn't jackknife, and we didn't run into Ralph or any other things that are expensive like the Bobcat. A little bit of mud in there, Max.
Yeah.
I hope it's mud. Let me see. It's mud. Whoopsie daisy. Went through the feedlot. I'm just going to take 2. Yabba dabba do. There we go. You want to keep everything kind of right together then? So
For now, yeah, because I mean, it's only going to be a few pieces per side. So just because it's so muddy, typically I'd lay it out.
Ooh.
Pop a string on here with the line level. So it looks like we're sort of pitching down.
Going downhill.
So that way our baseboards flow, even if we have to come up a hair.
So then we come back in with dirt later?
And just backfill up to the baseboard.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
We go 6 inches from base up, string line.
Okay.
And then we send it.
All right. So
we can follow the same slope.
do we have that here, a string line somewhere?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I think Eugenio has one. He's got everything in that van. Eugenio, you have a string line in your van?
Chuck line down.
Chuck line? Yeah, that'll work. Think I could find it if I go up there?
It's inside on the band,
But
I'm gonna go get it.
you'll go get it? Have you seen the inside of Eugenio's van? Looks like the bottom of a woman's purse.
No.
Yeah, it does, Eugenio.
There's a lot of stuff in.
A lot of good stuff in there. We never did find Eugenio's ladder, but Flair gave you one, right? How many eggs did we get? Today's Thursday. It's egg day today. Eugenio, do you get any?
I forget.
You forgot? Well, we'll go check on some eggs when we're taking a break here.
Later, more eggs.
More eggs? Rancho, how you say eggs?
What
Huevos.
was the rancho?
Rancho is huevos. Is it always rancho or is that's like a fancy egg? Huh? He's had enough of me, so I think that's it. Rancho means farm eggs. Rancho huevos. We have a little farm here, so they're Paquito Rancho huevos. Ralphie, how you doing, buddy? Huh? You liking this new spot? Oop, he's doing his business. Everybody pees and poops, even Ralph. Don't you, Ralph? She's kind of ornery. Come here, Carol. Yeah. Yeah. That goose is really protective of her. One good tooth. Sorry, Ralph, that's embarrassing. Should we get an update on the eggs and see what Thursday eggs look like for Eugenio? Flair gives him the green light for Tuesdays and Thursdays for eggs. Let's see if anybody's been here. Oh, Eugenio's gonna like this. Eugenio, you're gonna like the eggs. Mucho huevos. Grande. Look at that. There's a whole bunch. He's gonna be in egg heaven. Every single one of these boxes is full with at least, except for that one there. Yeah. There's 4, anywhere from 3 to 4 in every single one. There's 5 in that one. Want to see me goose a chicken? Yeah, Pop up! Oh! Ow! God. That chicken pushed me. Oh my, that's called karma. You don't ever tickle a chicken's butt and try to get out of there unscathed. He whispered in my ear that Flair can be mean to him sometimes. Ralph's my favorite. I'm gonna give him a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I feed him.
Right out your hand.
There you go, Ralphie.
Ralph eating right out your hand.
Look at that. Whoa.
Look at that.
See, are we buddies again? Did I get a little dirt on my hind end when I flipped? So we're back to one of my favorite stores here is called Baumgart's. They've got pretty much everything. It's from farm supply to country western stuff, snacks, who knows. Last time I was here, we saw a guy that looked like Harry Potter. Let's go see what we can find today. Kind of curious, these little chicken coops. Check these out. Okay, you guys have to guess. Got a little roof on here, a little tiny door. Doesn't look like it'd hold a lot of chickens. Got only 2 little nesting boxes. What do you guys think this would cost? Oh, but there's a little wheel, there's a little ramp to get you in the door. Look at this. Pretty fancy. I don't know how a chicken's gonna pull that up, but this one here, believe it or not, $349. I don't know if that's a deal or not. Looks nice. Big old bandsaw. Man, looks like, I don't know if you can cut like a side of beef with that thing. Well, let's see, is this what we're looking for, a bandsaw? Is that it? Is that? Or is there different sizes?
There's a smaller one than this. This one here is called the deep cut,
Yeah.
and that one down here is the smaller one.
Oh, how much did we save going with the smaller one?
Well, this one here is $259.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
Half price. I'm vertically challenged, so I'll take the help.
You should eat your veggies when
Yeah, I know it. Well, I had a mother that would hit me on the head a lot,
Okay.
so I've stunted my growth. Got a size 13 shoe, and I'm only 5'2". Is that it? What about that booger?
This
This
is it.
This is
That's
display.
the only one we got.
Huh. Does this come with free batteries?
Ah,
Got any specials going on today?
8054. This comes with a free battery.
Oh, okay. What's that mean, Bear Power Tool?
That means the only thing that's in the kit is just the tool.
Oh,
When it's got like an M behind it or a P, then it'll come with a battery and a charger.
as long as my arm. That thing's looks like it could be like some artwork for the wall. $37.95. Should we go rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first since we tied?
Yeah, ready?
Yeah, let's. Yeah, okay, ready?
go?
Ooh. Dang it, she got me. 2 out of 3.
Oh no.
Yeah, how are we gonna do this? Leg wrestle? I should have done the leg wrestling. Coupon that we're waiting on for the free battery.
Tell you what, I'll do it and then I'll go print the coupon up and put it in here.
Oh, okay, perfect. That would buy a lot of margaritas. Okay, now what?
I'm in.
Are in for that, margaritas and a free battery. Do you think the donut shop's still open? Ah, shoot. Dang it. All right, it's day 2 of building the greenhouse. No rain, but we got a lot of wind and it's cold again. And these guys are getting started, so I thought I would start the day off with the old traditional air horn. So let's see, it's let the games begin. I delivered a Brad the Builder hat to Natalie, one of our viewers that I didn't realize right here in town working at a Cubby's gas station. So she was happy and that made me happy. That was a kind of a nice little pat on the back. So look at the progress these guys are making. Oh, Eugenio's up there eating his hamburgers. We're waiting on him to start setting trusses.
Hey, Brad.
Hey, man. Morning. Oh, so you got to bring me up to speed. I'm a little late to the show, but you guys got a jump start out this morning.
Your crew is phenomenal.
Are they?
Yeah, they're really kicking tail. It's really cool to see. We've got just about all of our trusses and truss reinforcements installed. We've got our baseboards, which is the 2x6 on the bottom.
Okay.
And then the eave plates on top of the sidewall, all set up and ready to go.
What ties everything together, helps make it a little more rigid?
Does. So what this does is you guys have manual and automatic ventilation.
Okay.
So you're gonna have a curtain drive tube that's gonna rest on your baseboard, and you'll be able to roll up this entire sidewall for passive ventilation. So we pretty much just picture frame this out so this sidewall can roll up, so when you have nice days, you get some good ventilation.
Cross breeze all the way through.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep, so you'll have your actual main roof cover will stitch in, if you look on this side.
This side
aluminum
track?
channel. Yep.
Okay.
And over there we have wiggle wire. It just kind of looks like a stretched out spring. And we'll stitch that wiggle wire here with the actual greenhouse cover tucked in there. And what it does is disperses the tension of the cover evenly across the entire frame. So you don't have actual holes in the greenhouse fabric where you'll isolate all of that tension and you'll get tears.
Tears and all that.
Yep.
Wow,
Yep.
okay.
So it eliminates that. Yeah, and the boys are doing great. Max, Nate, awesome help. We're
Good.
having fun. Weather
Then-
cleared up a bit.
His mom will be glad to hear that these guys are actually out there
Raising
working.
them right. Yeah,
we're
I
doing
like
good.
it. I like it.
So all the trusses are built? Is
They
that
are.
pretty close?
We have 3 left to build. 4.
Okay.
Yep.
And so today we're, I like that, I
Goal
always
for
say
today.
that
Yep, we.
you.
We're going to get all of our trusses installed in the footing post, so you'll actually see a frame today.
Okay.
And then hopefully, if everything continues to go as well as it is, we're going to start framing up your end walls.
And then so tomorrow, are we waiting for a day that's not so windy in a perfect world?
Yeah, a perfect
to get,
world.
To
it's
get
gonna be
all the plastic on?
7 miles an hour or less for our wind.
Okay, I'll have to
just
look.
because this thing really will parachute. And another thing that happens if we install this with a lot of wind, if we don't get that base membrane really tight to the frame and you're left with a little play, that wind will kind of whip it and it just creates extra tension that's unnecessary.
And
Where on a
you're not
calm day, we can really stretch it.
And then it's hard to get that out? Is that what
It is.
happens?
Well,
Oh.
what'll happen is it's like a, best way to describe it would be kind of parachute pants, you know?
Oh, sure.
Tight pants, no wind gets
Yeah,
in there.
okay.
Loose pants, wind gets in there, and it starts whipping.
So we want the yoga pant
We
look.
want yoga pants.
Nice and
Yeah, we
tight.
want
okay.
nice, tight
No
yoga
MC
pants.
Hammer stuff happening here.
No,
okay.
not
all
on
right.
this, not on this.
Hope you guys know who MC Hammer is. That was a while ago, but his pants were big and puffy.
Can't touch this.
No, can't touch that.
Yeah, hopefully by tomorrow we'll be putting the twin wall polycarbonate on.
Okay.
That would be great to see that happening.
Did it
And
weather
I
the
think-
storm, or do we have some cracks in this? No. Okay.
No, it's pretty
It's
natural to have moisture build up in
okay.
there.
'Cause,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
we-
have J channel and H channel that hides all that, and there's
Okay.
a nice covering over that. So
Yeah,
that's
so we
gonna
took
all look nice and
delivery,
clean.
waiting to hopefully get it in right away, and then we got snow, and then the winter hit, and it's frozen, and
Yeah.
so all right, we're playing
Well,
catch up.
fortunately, it's got a nice cover over it, so we'll just peel it like a present.
Well, let me see if I can help out, or if not, I better just stay the heck out of your way. What? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Man, we need a taller ladder. Want to bring that ladder over there? Oh. What's that? Trim it? Or- Been trying to find Eugenio. They went and got lunch. Hold on, there he is down there. I figured he'd be in the hen house. Eugenio! I think he was sleeping it off in the van. What the heck? Yeah, we were letting you enjoy your siesta. Nobody says nothing, he says. That's okay, we got her. I said we again. My view one more time. I don't know how I always get this bottom part of the ladder.
I'm your boss now.
If you're interested in one of these greenhouses from Hortitech, make sure you say Brad the Builder sent you and call the number below and they'll give you a 5% discount.